hinder your ability to orgasm. These things, they play a major role to your emotions, okay? That's about the gynecological issues. And also medications. You're taking some certain kind of medications. It may affect you. You might not be able to orgasm. Okay, so you need to check out all these things. Sometimes you're on what do they call it? All this lifelong kind of medications, like blood pressure medications. You have to keep taking it. You have to keep taking of this kind of medications, antidepressants. Probably you're on antidepressants, high blood pressure. You're on any kind of medication that you have to use for long. It could even be for a short while, okay? And it hinders your ability to orgasm. And also when you smoke and you take too much of alcohol, okay? It's not like you shouldn't smoke if you do, okay? It's fine, but everything is in moderation. So when there's too much of smoking, there's too much of alcohol in your system, it prevents blood flow, okay? And when it prevents blood flow, it prevents you from getting sexually aroused. So you're not aroused properly. It doesn't help you to get in the mood properly for sex, and that will hinder your ability to orgasm. I hope you're getting it. And also aging. As you age, as you grow older, your ability to orgasm might decrease. That's some people that they've reached menopause and they're still enjoying some steady knacks, enjoying themselves in bed. They're getting orgasm back to back. Yeah. But it's not going to be like that in every woman, okay? So while some are getting it back to back and it feels like nothing has really changed, it might change in you. That's why we keep saying orgasm vary from woman to woman. So when you have all these kind of physical causes, it can hinder your ability to orgasm. And when you have the inability to orgasm, that you suffer from anorgasmia. It is called anorgasmia. For those that are just joining us, I'm talking about anorgasmia. Okay, I already talked about orgasm, cum, and sweating. I gave the differences between orgasm, cum, and sweating. Shall I do a recap? So I said orgasm is when you feel there's an intense pleasure. When you are relaxed, when your genitals contract, that time that you are doing, it doesn't really have to be, you don't really have to act, it doesn't really have to be this way in every woman. It varies in every woman. And I also said cum is a kind of female ejaculate, that's like whitish fluid that seeps out from the vagina. And also squirting, as it looks like pee, but it's not pee. It splashes out from a vagina or it comes out in trickles. And now I'm talking about anorgasmia. So anorgasmia is the inability to orgasm. When you're having difficulties reaching orgasm, you're probably suffering from anorgasmia. And I already talked about the types of anorgasmia. I talked about the types of anorgasmia, the lifelong anorgasmia. That's when you've never experienced orgasm before. You've never experienced orgasm before in your entire life, okay? And also situation-based anorgasmia. That means there's a particular situation you find yourself before you can orgasm. Okay, I'll still take your questions. Please explain squirt again. I'll still take your questions. I'll still go back to the questions. Okay, so I also talked about the acquired anorgasmia. That you've been experiencing orgasm before, but at some point you stopped experiencing orgasm. Okay, and also talk about the acquired situation, lifelong, general-based anorgasmia. That means no matter the situation, no matter the partner you're with, you just don't get to orgasm. And I also talked about the possible causes of anorgasmia. And I started with the physical causes. Some certain kind of diseases might hinder you from experiencing orgasm. Okay, and also when you suffer from some kind of sicknesses, okay, you have some underlying health issues, it might hinder you from experiencing orgasm. And also medications, when you're taking some certain kinds of medications, it can hinder you from experiencing orgasm. I also talked about when you have gynecological issues, probably you just had a fibroid operation, you just did hysterectomy, you just had some kind of cancer surgeries and all of that. All this can hinder your ability to orgasm. Aging, alcohol, smoking. And now talking about the psychological effects. Stress. Okay, you're going through so much stress. Okay, you're going through so much stress. Now, as a woman, hi Jenny. So as a woman, you want to enjoy orgasm, but you're still thinking of how you want to have sex with your partner. You're still thinking of how you want to. You're thinking of how you want to feed the kids. You're still thinking of how you want to get money for something. You're still thinking of the kind of hair you want to make. You are distracted. There's a shift in focus. Okay, when you're meant to focus on the sex, your mind is somewhere else. You won't get to orgasm. You won't enjoy the sex. And for you to orgasm, you need to enjoy the sex. You need to focus on the pleasure. Okay? So stress is part of it. Okay? Stress is part of it. Financial pressure is part of it. You have all kind of pressure and you're having sex, you won't get to orgasm. All this contributes to, experiencing anorgasmia. Okay? And also, I talked about stress factors. You're shy. You're not confident. You're not just confident about your body. I've seen women tell me in the DM, I have saggy boobs, I have stretch marks, I'm not proud of my body, this, that, blah blah blah, and all of that. See, confidence starts from you yourself. Okay, when you're confident, it helps your self-esteem. It helps your self-esteem, and all these things are very important. They are very important even in your sex life, because when you're not confident in your body, it doesn't matter if you have saggy boobs, it doesn't matter if you have stretch marks. It's your body. It's your body. Probably you're doing all your best to take care of your body, and it's still the same way. Please embrace your body and love your body. You need to love yourself. You need to love yourself first before another person would love you. Okay, so be confident in your body. All these things contribute to suffering from anorgasmia. Okay, so be confident in your body. Love your body. Stress factors are there. You're stressed. It could even be sexual abuse. Probably you've been abused at a very tender age. You're still going through that trauma. You still have that trauma. You're still traumatized. You still think about it, and it affects. It affects you. You can't really give your best when you're having sex. You can't give your best when you're having sex. You find sex boring. You're not enjoying sex with your partner the way you should because of all these mental issues that you've acquired. Okay, so all this, they play a major role in affecting your ability to orgasm.